Hello everyone, this is Kittah, and this is my first Minecraft world tour for Kittah's world. This is my first Minecraft world as well. I wanted to start with my Nethergate, and I covered the whole room in obsidian. The cool thing about this though is if you can't see the obsidian, it's not obsidian. So you can see there's stone right there. And that's it for here. We're going to do a cut to my barn now. And here we are at the barn, in the farmyard area. I've got a reed farm, and I've got pumpkins. Really simple. No melons yet. I haven't found any melons. And through here you have the animals. It's the barnyard. They keep escaping, so they're going to be moving soon. Sheep were here, and as you can see, the sheep have already been moved. Around here I have a tree farm. This one is for birch. And I have another tree farm on the other side as well. This is the regular wood. Got a big super tree I need to cut down. And then inside here is the barn house. Got forges for smelting. Upstairs is a loft. There's a bed up there. And that's it for here. We're going to move over to the wheat farm now. Here we are at the wheat farm. I set it up as a super huge greenhouse. And you'll come through here. And there's the wheat farm. On a full harvest you'll get 10 stacks of wheat. And it is an automated wheat farm. It's one of the first things I did with redstone after my boyfriend showed me how to do it. So you just flip the lever and water pours down. And the wheat will get knocked off and collect in the collecting basins. You just run along and pick them up. And the redstone is a really simple design. It starts here and then branches off. That goes around to the other side through a tunnel, and this one comes over to this side. I did realize later that I could have just used redstone right there instead of the repeaters, but I like the repeaters. They look cooler. And that's it for this area here. We're going to move over to the sheep farm now. And here's the sheep farm. I've got a little sheep on my roof. We are right next door to the greenhouse. It's not too far away. And then you come through here, and you've got sheep in every color. I got tired of wasting resources dyeing the wool after the fact. So here are my sheep. There's 4 in each pen. I have an airlock design set up because sheep would run up here to the door, and then their heads would be poking out the door, and then you'd have to push the sheep back to get in to shear them. It was very annoying. So I've got an extra little gate here so they don't crowd the door. Makes it a lot easier. This was just set up fairly recently, although it was set up before the patch. That's why when you had to breed the sheep to get more wool, that's why the wheat farm is so big. I guess I'm just gonna have a lot of bread now. But that's it for over here. The upstairs is just attic space. It's empty at the moment, so we don't need to see that. We're gonna move on to the warehouses now. And we're now back on the main road. We have the warehouses, and the warehouses are identical, so we're only going to explore one. This is for stone and wood and dirt and other common things, and snow. We are in the snow biome, so there is a lot of snow right now. Around back is the entrance to the mines. And it goes a long way down, so we're not going to go down there either. It's just a simple branch mine. The warehouse on the other side is for ores and diamonds and other things that have been mined, so it has a mine in the back as well. This is what the upstairs looks like. Pretty cool. I like the fence post accents all over the place. And that's it for here. We're going to go check out the shops next. Here's one of my shops. This one is for food, so we've got raw food over here and cooked food in the other one. The cool thing about the shops is you sell things to people through the windows. And there's 2 on each side, and it's just a gate. So you can open up this one. And then this is also where the shopkeepers live. So you have the upstairs. This one has a forge. The other ones have workbenches because they make things. They don't cook food. The shops are all built the same, but the inside decoration is different. Let's see, this one has red carpet and a double long single wide table with 2 chairs and solid stone bench. Stairs We can go over here and you'll get an idea of what I mean about how they're different. See, this one has green carpeting and kind of an Asian floor mat thing going on, and the stairs are cobblestone and wood. And then up here, see, there's a workbench. So the shops are a little bit different, but they're all built the same. And around here, Town Square has a sunburst pattern in glowstone coming off from an infinite well, which has glowstone in the bottom. So it's a rather rich neighborhood over here. And that's it for over here. And here we have the bathhouse. The bathhouse is really simple. You have a men's side and a women's side. There's 3 tubs on each side. Just a simple tub. It doubles as an infinite well. And glowstone for lighting. And then there's the women's side. And it's the same thing. I did potted plants instead of another desk. I was getting tired of desks. And then we have rules. You have to bring your own supplies. Anyone under the age of 13 must have adult supervision. And proper attire is required in all common areas. And that's it for the bathhouse. We're going to move on now. And here we are at the tavern. The tavern has its own private garden out front. And come around to the entrance. And I named it the Cat's Cradle, because I like cats. And then you have lots of tables. This is where the bar would get in and out, the barkeep. More tables. Very big table. This is kind of a commoner's party room. This is where you'd have socializing events for commoners. For nobles, you come around and you have the noble area. And notice it's got lots and lots of carpeting, which is just wool. And then stone serving platters in the centers of the table, and a very, very big table. And then you come down here because it's a tavern. It serves food. It's got to cook it. So, tavern has a kitchen. And forges for cooking, table for food prep, and then chest for food storage. It'd be really cool if there was a way to make some kind of liquor or beer or even wine in Minecraft. That'd be really cool. Go really good with the tavern. Up here is the proprietor's living quarters. So there's books to read. There's a private dining area. Here's the bed. Chest for clothes, and then private balcony up top. And across the street you have the inn, and that's where we're going next. So the inn is Del Sol Inn, and it's got a big chandelier right in the front, a nice carpet area, a really pretty hearth that I came up with, and of course you can light the wood on fire, and you've got a really nice roaring fire in the fireplace now. Burns the wood pretty quick. And then the cool thing about them is you have a working flue. And the reason I put in a working flue is because with it being a snow biome, if there was nothing there, then snow would collect here. And it just doesn't look good. It's not very professional. So, what self-respecting inn wouldn't have a flue? The reason there's a torch up there is because monsters will spawn on top of the chimney if there's not. So, you come around here and I'll show you the rooms real quick. They're really simple. They're kind of small. It's bed, chest, 3 squares, space. The ones that can't have windows like these have paintings, and there's 4 of those. There are 20 rooms in all. So here are all the rooms. It's upstairs and downstairs. And that's it for here. We're going to move over to the noble's house now. And here we are at the noble's house. The noble's rather rich. They have a private garden, private fountain, lots of glowstone. Nice big foyer. And study area. You come through here. It's a little cramped right there, but I really couldn't help it. I put the staircase in after the fact. I didn't really plan too well. Nice big dining area here. And here's the kitchen for it. It's more ovens. Another prep table. Downstairs is the pantry area. And as you noticed, I had a lot of snow, so I did a snow flooring in here. This is where all the food would be kept. And then around here you have a delivery area. This is where they would take deliveries. It's gravel. Through here is the servants' quarters. There's only 2 servants. It's not a very big house. So, this is the smaller of the 2. It's the same size as one of the inn rooms. The other one has about 2 more squares to it. But it's set up the same way. And we're going to go around here and go upstairs real quick. And upstairs you have the bedroom, bed, skylight, chest for stuff. In here is a bathroom, because the noble shouldn't have to go to the public bathhouse. That is an infinite well, just in case, because you never know if you need water immediately. And through here, there is a nice window with a decent view of the garden. It's not the best view, but it's okay. And more books. Oh, almost forgot the Widow's Walk. So up here is the Widow's Walk. You can see the skylight up here. This is a better view of the garden from up here. So it's really pretty. Now I'm sure you've noticed my tower. It looks really cool at night. So I'm glad that this worked out so you could see it at night. And the secret to the tower is there's no doors at the bottom. Well, there's no doors, period, in the tower. So the noble is actually secretly a wizard. So the entrance to it is through here. Excuse me. And you come down through here, and you have the beautiful little waterfall. It's 1 source block, and then a waterfall of lava on this side, again with 1 source block. Now, none of this is natural, obviously, but to the point where this was all solid stone, and this was all carved out by me. Was going for a rough-hewn look. I don't know how well I succeeded, because I didn't want it too rough. So leave me some comments, let me know what you guys think, how well I succeeded at doing that. We're going to move on into the tower. The pathway is a little bit long. It's not as bad as it could have been. It's only across the street. And we're now in the tower. And the tower is 6 flights, so we're going to do a quick cut to the top. And we are now at the top of the tower. I have a little stand up here, so you can get up above the nether rack. And it's a really nice view from up here. You can see for a long way. And if you come down here, you get a really nice view of the garden as well. The only thing I don't like is that line from the glass right there. So you kind of had to deal with it. But really nice garden. We're about to go check it out now. And here we are at the garden. This is going to be the last segment. I've got a nice little gateway right here. I've got vines growing down the walls. They're growing pretty good. Almost got them down all the way to the ground. They are all the way around. And then if you come in through here, that's my phone going off. We're just going to ignore it for now. Sorry about that. Come through here, and you have the lapis fountain. And this is all lapis. It took me a while to gather this much lapis. Lapis is my favorite stone in real life and in game. The glowstone is there on top because all the water's coming from a single source block right up there at the top. And in a snow biome, if you don't have heat of some sort, or if you don't have it covered, then water freezes. So the source blocks will freeze, and then you'll just have a source block sitting on top of your fountain not doing anything. It's frozen. With the smaller fountains, I have them covered. And you can see there's more vines. And this one has a nice little gazebo, another starburst pattern, or sunburst. I'm thinking about doing these in lapis as well, but it's going to take me a while to get that much lapis, because there's 4 of them. And if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do all 4, and I'm going to do them at once. Beyond that, there's just a bunch of flowers all over the place. I'm so tired of picking flowers. And the 4 trees, they're not pruned or anything. That's just how they grew. And then you've got shrubbery, which is just leaves, and then glowstone set inside them. And that's it. That is my world thus far. I am going to be making more videos as I add to the world, but I'm also going to be starting up a Let's Play in a different world, so hopefully you'll join me for that. Thank you for your time, and have a great day.